Alright guys, so I thought I would do a review on the Saramonic SR-NV5 Shotgun microphone. Then I thought, why don't I knock out two birds with one stone and do a comparison. So I'm also going to be comparing this against my go-to shotgun mic, which is the Technica AT-875R. You can see that these mics, they're about the same size. They're very similar. But first, just to get a little review of the Saramonic out of the way. This guy, the first thing I would say is that build quality seems pretty good. It seems fairly decent build. CNC machined aluminum. I don't think there's too many places to go wrong there. The anodizing is good on it, on the aluminum. The thing that shocked me when I picked it up was how lightweight it was. This was a very lightweight microphone, and just to compare the two, the Saramonic, I weighed them. Okay, the Saramonic came in at about, if I remember, 55 grams, whereas the Audio-Technica came in at about 83 grams. So that's almost 30 grams. So I wasn't mistaken when I pulled it out of the box. I thought, wow, that's really lightweight, and I'm not saying lightweight like a bad thing. I started thinking about the purpose of these. Now, just to give some background on this microphone, is that it is typically sold by Saramonic as part of a package deal with their mix mic package, which is an on-camera preamp. Closest competitors would probably be the Marantz, the Beach Tech, and then they also have several different preamps of their own for on camera. But they kind of created this package that has a preamp and then is paired with this microphone. And so it makes a lot of sense that, for a purpose-driven mic, that you don't want this, the lighter the better. You don't want it to be very heavy. It's, you get that inertia going that by the time you mount, you got your cold shoe with the preamp mounted on it, and then this is mounted on top of that. I can see where you'd want, it would be a good benefit to have it as lightweight as possible. So that's kind of what I'm going on here. And so anyway, I thought it would be good to compare the two microphones head to head. Now, you know that I've spoken about the Audio-Technica 875 very favorably in the past, and this is really kind of my go-to studio mic. So I kind of have a little bit of a bias against it. So I didn't want to just do a kind of review. I actually wanted to get the sound samples down and record these two. So I'm going to set them up. They'll be at equal distances. All the settings will be the same. Right now you're listening to the audio in my Sony A6100, the onboard audio. So I've not hooked up anything different because I want you to hear the distinction of when we start to go with dedicated microphones. But so that's what you're hearing is right now is the onboard audio Alpha 6100 microphones. I will be putting both of these microphones into my Zoom L8 mixer, and that is what will be offering the preamps, and I will set them at the same gain, which is about 12 o'clock on the mixer. So they'll be at the same volumes, same EQ, which is flat. Nothing will be coloring that. And I think I even have the same size cables. I was able to wrangle up two of the same length cables, so I didn't even want to have any kind of coloration going on there as far as different cables go. But so let's put these to the test. Like I said, the Saramonic is quite a bit more lightweight than the Audio-Technica. Let's see if that translates into quality, and let's take a listen. Okay, so I'm going to be right back as I set these up in my custom little recording rig in order to get this tested out. All right, hold on. Right now we're listening to the Saramonic SR-NV5. That is going directly into the Zoom L8 mixer with the gains at 12 o'clock. And I have good looking levels there. So anyway, we're going to see how that works out. And now we're going to switch over to the Audio-Technica 875R. We're now listening to the Audio-Technica AT-875R, again going directly into the Zoom L8 mixer with the gain at 12 o'clock, evenly matched with where the Saramonic was. So this is the Audio-Technica AT-875R. Now we'll switch back to the Saramonic. And now we're back on the Saramonic SR-NV5, and you can hear the difference of the audio quality. Again, this is going directly into the Zoom L8 mixer. This is the Saramonic SR-NV5. Now we'll switch back again to the Audio-Technica. Now we're on the Audio-Technica AT-875R, and you're listening to the Audio-Technica going directly into the Zoom L8 mixer. So this is what the Audio-Technica sounds like. My honest opinion is that I think the Audio-Technica just blew it away. I think the Audio-Technica just destroyed the Saramonic. Why is that important? Well, originally when the Saramonic came out in the mixed mic package, the preamp and the microphone together were selling for about $300. And I think that was probably a little bit steep. Nowadays, I think you can buy the preamp separate from the microphone. I definitely know you can buy the microphone independently, but it seemed like it was a little bit pricey to me for what it was offering. The Audio-Technica right now you can get for about $169 brand new on Amazon. And I've seen them frequently refurbished that you can get for somewhere between $120 to $130. And I think that the Audio-Technica is a screaming deal for what it does at $120. So, I mean, that's where my recommendation would be. I've seen the Saramonic going for around $100. I just happened to pick it up because I got a really good deal on it. I saw it on sale, and it seemed like it was quite a bit off the retail price, so I decided to take a chance on it. It will probably find a home in my to-go bag so that I have one available, but I don't know. Who is that mic for? Well, at the price, if you're paying the $99 for it, I don't know that I'd feel comfortable recommending it over the Audio-Technica in any situation. I think the Audio-Technica just shines well above what the Saramonic offering is. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. If you found these sound samples to be good or not. What do you think of the sound quality? What do you think happens? My personal opinion is that the noise floor is a little too high on the Saramonic, and I don't like the frequency response, which seems to be kind of limited. I think it's somewhere 40 to 50 hertz up through about 18K is the claimed frequency response. It claims to be a fairly flat frequency response. I don't know. I'm trying to determine if it really has a usable low end to it, and I don't think that, in all ranges for all purposes that I can think of, the Audio-Technica has a way more pleasing and usable frequency response to it, as well as being quieter. So that's my opinions, but let me know what you think. What's your ideas on these two mics? Would you be comfortable with the Saramonic for the price of, say, if they sold it for $59? And let me know. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. All right, talk to you later.